My name is Sulaiman Usman Yusuf, and I was a panelist on what we call Al-Kalami Hafita Kobi. It was the only Hausa panel in this entire event. Al-Kalami Hafita Kobi is about the power of the pen above, that of the gun or sword. Calf first. In fact, I have a review to write. Calf first is awesome. I must tell you. I've been an art administrator for a while. I had done a lot of mentoring and the rest. However, and I've also been to several programs, both in the country and outside. I must tell you that this is one of the best poetry festivals. In fact, it's the best poetry festival in Nigeria. They've done so well in terms of communication, in terms of how the guests were treated, in terms of responding to any question or any situation from a guest, in terms of the panels, in terms of, the whole thing, in fact. So I'm really impressed and I'm glad that I'm part of this memorable event. A lot of things. The panels, in fact, even the way the topics were coined was well crafted. But of course, I was blown away by some of the performances so far by those young chaps. It shows that our efforts, towards creating more positive voices is, achieving, its desired objectives. So I'm really glad, and I think the performances. Of course, we have been losing spaces by the day. And when I say spaces, positive spaces. The bad guys are taking over our productive spaces, taking over our, spaces in general. So, events like this, it's like somebody whose voice has been seized in a way, and you are giving it back to that person. And I think it's really important for this kind of events to be happening, because as the bad guys, continue to unleash terror within our societies, we must continue to have positive voices that will challenge that. It's only a competent light that will challenge any form of darkness. So I'm glad I'm a part of the lights.